where they'll get really excited and tuck their beard out and then turn their beard black. But if you can see how he's puffing it out now.
Oh yeah. Oh,
yeah. So he'll puff it out even more. You have this way for your wrap or puffing his beard out here. And is a fennec sock. She is. You have to keep her front feet kind of bent up like this, or you can pull her like a puppy if you were a puppy. She is a fennec fox. She's the tiniest species of fox in the world. Yeah, and if she wiggles, you pull her back down. She does like to lay a fox across her chest and snuggle as well. She's 3 pounds and she's full grown. She's not quite full grown. She's going to fill out with a little garter. She likes to get pictures. She's she comes from the Sahara Desert, so she's in Africa. Yep, Africa. Different years. Oh, yeah. They actually don't have to drink water every day either. Right. Alright. Oh. Yeah, they are super, super quick little guys. Wow. I'm going to go back and forth that way too. We're very fond of favorite treats. It's not really well for blueberries. The skin on top of his head and the black feathers is kind of the iridescent blue color. When they're babies, they look like little pterodactyls too, because their beaks don't have full color yet, and they're kind of grayish color whenever they're babies. So you want to hold up? You're welcome to hold up. And just relax. Wow.
Cool. The beak is so hot.
So put your arms out. Just relax. The key with him is to relax, like soft hands, relaxed hands, and stuff like that. Because if they feel like you're a threat, then they get super nervous and you don't get pop. Feet on your hand like that, okay? There you go. So closer, you gotta get closer to get reach it. Oh, actually super gentle too. Like me, kind of a little bit over the hand. He only lives about 15 years, whereas a lot of parrots live up 60 to 80 years.
Oh,
but unfortunately, he doesn't have a long lifespan like a lot of birds do. They're kind of like this. You can hold her, but if you're not used to their quills, it doesn't really hurt. It just has like weird sensations. She can't hurt you with her quills, okay? But it will feel weird when it pushes your hands into your mom. Shit. And she'll walk right off your hands. So you have her kind of close to you and go with her a little bit, or use the blanket for where she makes you uncomfortable. She's got 5,000 to 6,000 quills on her back. Whoa. No quills on her belly. And then so if they touch herself, she actually will roll up into a ball. If she gets really nervous or sick, she can actually completely hide her face. Oh wow! In her stomach if she wanted to, and she pull her quills all the way down where you can't see them whatsoever. And then when the coast is clear, they open back up. You can try that with the quills. They're really stiff whenever you do that. Yeah. And they're insectable, so they eat like bugs and stuff. You have to find like, special guys. They're fun. Now, she likes to snuggle off. Hold her up like this, kind of a little close to you, and I'll give her some chews as well. Let's just sniff on you. And then she's smelling them, but that's what she does. She snuggles like that, and she likes to be like snuggled and held close and stuff. She's like super easy because she loves to snuggle. She's curious, but she doesn't go around too much. And she just shivers during the day anyways.
Yeah, is it too cold?
No, it's not cold. She's not looking for a place to go hide. It's gonna try. Go right around, hold and hug her. There you go. Aww. Yeah, stronger than it was. Crazy.
Yeah.
Oh. She likes to snuggle, so kind of go around to snuggle that way. Well, she's decented, so no worries. She can't you can totally descend her. She can actually spray you, but if she could spray you, she can spray the other way. Wow. She looks for that. So you spray the left side or the right side. There you go.
For my money, it's the best time of the year, playoff football time, as postseason action descends upon FedEx Field just outside of D.C. Straight ahead, it's Wild Card Weekend, and we've got a good in store. And the Washington Commanders. Winner go home is the mantra, and off we go. We're underway in this NFC Wild Card game. Fields this way up at the 17.
Why you diving in front of me like this, bro? Stop doing that. Stop doing that.
Now Fields going to throw on the first play. Out to the right, he gets it to Lockett. A good safe pass there right off the bat.
That's almost a rhythm play. That's what we like to call it. Get them into rhythm early, something safe, something they're confident about, something they feel good. And once that's completed, then you just keep moving from there because the confidence elevates.
Throwing again on second down. Fields returning right back to Lockett. They'll get 3 as the drive continues. It's a first down. And he's already got 2 catches on the opening drive. They know he's going to be a handful.
And sometimes you game plan for that offensively. You want to make sure that guy touches the ball. And sometimes it just happens naturally. And then you change your game plan. When he has the hot hand, you keep going back to him because he's running routes with confidence as the game goes on.
I know they do.
Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. To throw is Fields. Going deep downfield for Ross. And this is dropped. Oh, boy. A chance for a big play early, but he could not secure it. They were trying to liven up this playoff game very early on. Pretty deep throw, but good coverage.
I think they were counting on the defenders being a little tight, a little over-anxious early, and trying to catch them flat-footed and get a big play.
On the ground, this is Joe Mixon. Get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. It's an Eagles first down on a gain of 11.
Good running right there. And this is a man who was a 1,000-yard rusher in the regular season, so you know he's going to get his chances. And he picks up nice yardage on that one.
Fields on first down. And that is in.
No, brother. You got to catch
it. A little too good there, and it's second down.
That's why we're here.
Put a check mark in the box where the defense coordinator was saying, how well can we stay with these receivers if we're in man coverage? Because he just did it on that one. Force the incompletion. That allowed him to get bolder with his pass rush, won't it?
Absolutely. Frees up your guys elsewhere. So after the incompletion on first, now 2nd and 10. Fields now to throw. It'll be Mixon on the.
Damn, Joe Mixon, Bigfoot ass.
But they'll be left staring at a 3rd and 8 coming up, and they're getting him involved early.
You feel like they saw something on tape, or they just have a sense with him because he's had a good week of practice or something in that area. But they want him involved, just as you said. They want him to touch it either in the running game or the passing game, but they must like the matchups they're getting.
On third down, they're going to go with the option. And Fields going to have the first down before sliding to a hold to avoid the contact. The drive stays intact with a pickup of 13. Clock rolling as we hit the midway point of this first quarter. They'll fake the handoff. Now Fields.
Well, that nigga came back too slow, man. Come back to the ball.
Trying to get away, but could not. To try again after the sack. Fields. It's caught. Lockett. And they're going to get this down near the 35-yard line. Well, that's not just his first, not his second, already his third completion here on the opening drive. And I think it's safe to say that getting him the ball in this game, one of their top priorities.
And a top priority for the defense has got to be finding ways to cover him. And I don't think you can have one basic coverage to get it done. You have to throw a number of coverages at him, make him think as he's running downfield, and hope you can create a little bit of havoc.
Take it on third down, but it's going to wind up incomplete.
Well, he'd been targeted quite a bit on this drive, and finally I think the guys on the defensive side, they said no more. They saw the double coverage on him, made it very tough for him to get the ball.
Tucker's kick is good, and the Eagles, they take a 3-0 lead. Not a touchdown, obviously, but playoffs, you're on the road. At least you put something on the board.
I would agree with that totally. You're not exactly sending a message to the opposition, but you are letting them know that you came to play.
And this is going to be covered up by Washington. So an onside kick fail in the first quarter. Not sure I completely see the logic there.
It's not apparent, is it? You almost have to go deeper, I think, and maybe if we try and work along with them and speculate a little bit here, they must feel like they need to steal possessions in this game. And maybe they don't match up possession for possession with the opposite team. They've got to steal it and try and gain an advantage. And they tried. They just didn't get it done.
Richardson under pressure, and down he goes. That huge loss on the sack makes this job much more difficult. It's now second down and 22 yards to go. The throw here to Andrews, the tight end. And he's going to be taken down just shy of the 35. Play action. Now Richardson. And able to find Kirk complete. Touchdown, Washington. Christian Kirk, 36 yards. And the Commanders have answered that early field goal to take a first quarter lead. And now Washington going to go for two here. Richardson will throw for it. To the end zone, but it's incomplete. So unable to throw it in for two from the two. Let me ask you, as a former DB, what changes there around the goal line on a two-point conversion as far as how you're defending it?
You just make sure you never back up and you never retreat. You establish yourself really on the line of scrimmage, put your heels on the goal line at worst, and if they're going to throw the ball, make them throw it over your head because they're going to run out of space because of the back of the end zone. Never let a guy catch one in front of you.
The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. Last time out, you remember their drive stalled, but thanks to their kicker, booted a long field goal to at least get them three. Now here they'll try to do better and find the end zone.
And in our experience, how much fun is it for coaches to know that they've got a kicker who can nail it from long distance? Now, the hard part is, as an offensive play caller, you don't want that in your head too much where you're relying on it, and he goes out and gets the job done for them. But I'm quite sure he would be content to just kick extra points from here on out.
Yeah, absolutely no question. I think his teammates would be... But he's free going down the left side. It's a
big face. Let's go, Big Joey. Let's go, Big Joey Mixion.
They talked about stringing together some explosive plays here in the playoffs. That was a pretty explosive play.
It certainly was. And if you're going to win on the road, it certainly helps to have big playability in your hip pocket, doesn't it?
Well, not content with a first quarter lead, I guess. They're going to go onside kick. And this is going to be covered up by Washington. The risk reward of the onside kick. When you don't get it, the risk comes out to play, and here they gave up great field position.
And that's the key to everything, because you're trying your best to press advantages when you have them, and field position leads you to that type of play calling, and whether you want to blitz or whether you want to throw the ball deep, those types of things. Now that they've given up that type of field position,
man, what the hell, bro? Nigga coming open so bad.
And he is out of bounds, but first he gets it inside the 10 to the 7. That one goes for 36 yards. He had one touchdown earlier, nearly a second one there.
Yeah, it took a touchdown-saving tackle to keep him out of the end zone after a big play. Perhaps you go right back to him. Don't need the distance, but maybe he can pay things off after a big effort.
Let's go here. Let's go with
now from our nation's capital, and it's Washington in possession of the football as they go to work on a 1st and goal. Come on. Hey. Here's White. And a minuscule gain of maybe a yard from the 6 to the 5.
Not a whole lot there on 1st and goal, and that's what you're looking for defensively. You'll certainly live with giving up just a yard or two in this situation.
And the ball smack dab on the 5-yard line. Here's 2nd and goal.
65, Buffalo 18. 19 tight, 19 tight. Panther 60, 4 70. Check smash. Ready.
On 2nd down, it's Richardson to throw it. And he can't find anywhere to go with it, and he goes down. And this is a big play in this wild card matchup, facing 3rd and goal.
18 rattle.
Richardson now on 3rd and goal. And it's caught. A terrific job there to keep him out of the end zone. And now it'll be 4th and goal.
Oh, my God.
Richardson on 4th down. And it's
man, my controller done hit the food.
They throw for it on 4th and goal at the 1. And this Eagle defense stands tall down near the goal line. The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. And now their defense came through to the goal line stand, got them the ball back. See what they can do about putting a drive together. Long way to go.
They need to reward that defense. A goal line stand, they've got to make that stand up themselves, right? Give the defense a chance to catch their breath on the sidelines. At least get 2 first downs. 3 would be better. Change field position. Let them catch their breath.
They'll send a receiver in motion left. Oh, he's got a little daylight. Taking it right down Broadway. Touchdown, Philadelphia. Well, plays like that make the O coordinator look like a genius, but I don't think he saw that play going that well.
No, I don't think so either, but boy, it all worked out perfectly. They caught them in the right defense, guys dropping off into coverage, their eyes averted somewhere else, and guess what? He filled the void with his legs.
And this is going to be covered up by Washington. A second quarter onside kick there that failed. Is that something that maybe they had dialed up before this game started?
It feels like it, doesn't it? That they thought they had the right situation, you know, and the right approach in going after it. Also may signal that they feel like they have the superior team, that they can try these sorts of things and it won't come back and hurt them later.
First down, here's White. And he'll get this to the 30-yard line before crossing over out of bounds. 13 yards there and a Washington first. All right, I got to ask you, with these RPOs, essentially the quarterback has 3 options, right? So what's different from that versus the triple option that we see the service academies run at the college level?
As a general rule, the triple option at the college level, most things are called outside of the quarterback faking it to the runner and then keeping it himself and maybe having a trail back. What I mean is, in the NFL, that option to throw the football all comes about organically. It's a natural deal based on reads. In college, if you're going to throw the football for triple option, you've actually called that play.
That one goes for 24 yards.
And there's a completion to the tight end. And look at the size of these players nowadays. At that spot, 6'4", 6'5", and up. A lot of guys used to be basketball players, somehow came back to football. And that's really good for the game of football. You're getting better athleticism, great hand-eye coordination, guys who know how to...
And this is going to be intercepted. Picked by Trayvon Mullen. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. And the Eagles are going to get the football here as the ball will come out to the 20. The turnovers, obviously, Charles, always costly. But, man, when you throw those interceptions in the end zone like that, it really stings.
He tried to fit that one into his tight end, and I often use the expression NFL open, which means a tighter window. Down near the goal line, you really want him to be open. In this case, it cost him.
A play fake, now Fields to throw. And he will not make it back to the line of scrimmage as he's going to be taken down. A 2nd and 11 for the 19. Nixon will try the right side. And he'll get this up past the 25 before he's out of bounds. 88 yards rushing for him in his first half as he has certainly carried over his regular season success into the playoffs. Coming up here looking for 3 yards to pick up the first. Fields on 3rd down. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
That might be the 3rd down stop that they needed because they've had a lot of trouble slowing down this offense in the first half. This might be their opportunity to get off the field.
Here we go on 4th down. Fields. Oh, that's into double coverage and intercepted. And the Commanders are going to take possession of the football. A few things better than a big man interception. You can always tell right when they get the football, there's that level of excitement and nervousness and also like, what the heck do I do with this thing?
And you say, no better sight? Well, not for the quarterback who just threw it. It's bad enough to throw a pick, but to throw one to the big guy? But you're right about that. Now what do I do with it? But what's fun about it is you know they're going to be in the film room after this ball game, telling all their teammates, maybe I should shift over to offense. I've got skills. What do you think?
Oh, absolutely. I always find myself cheering for them after they intercept it. Unfortunately here, he couldn't make it into the end zone. 2 minutes to play here in this first half of the NFL playoffs. A gain of 5, good enough for the first down.
On the ready. 70 Rangers. Ready.
Richardson to the air on 1st down.
Get there, baby.
This is taken in for a Washington touchdown. Van Jefferson, a 16-yard touchdown. And the Commanders are back within a score. extra point by Blankenship is up and good. And that'll make it 17-13. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. A short kick taken at the 18. The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. As the offense comes out here, Charles, maybe perhaps a bit more of a focus on the run game for this drive after tossing an interception on the previous one?
I think that's a good way to look at it and a good way to think about it, but maybe they get to it in a little bit different way, because after you throw an interception, you want to make sure you keep your quarterback's confidence high. So maybe give him a couple easy throws that he can complete and then get to the running game and try and get things settled down.
Yeah, and still in the first half here, a long way to go. Mixon with a first down carry. And he is out of bounds, but first he gets it inside the 10 to the 7. 103 yards rushing for him now as he goes over the century mark here in the wild card round. Out of the gun, Fields. Flushed out right.
Oh, my God. That's a touchdown, bro.
Get the completion downfield, but the way this game has gone, with a few of the runs he's made along the way, he should have kept the ball and taken it with his feet downfield. That's the big play that shreds a defense. Instead, he thought to himself, I'm a quarterback. I've got to throw it. He bailed out the defense with that incompletion.
That's a touchdown, bro. What are we doing right now?
They'll try again here from the 7 on 2nd and goal. Lockett, the man in motion. Second down and goal. Fields. To the goal line, but it's incomplete.
On that snap, he's a hero of his defense after the play he just made. A one-possession game, and his hit kept it exactly that.
Big play coming here. It's 3rd and goal. Here's Mixon. And he's able to get it down to the 2-yard line. And Washington now going to use the first of their 3 timeouts, as the clock shows 50 seconds to play here in half number 1. Well, let's see what they do. They're knocking on the door here in the second quarter.
And you know what you look at on your play sheet? Your 2-point conversion plays, because you've drawn up a number of them in today's football. You don't just have 1 or 2 for the game. You have more like 6 or 7. Which one do you like here? Because that's essentially what you're going for right now. That spot of the field, call one of those and go get 6.
So 3 points on the board, as easy a field goal as you're going to get, but I can see you shaking your head.
I love that peripheral vision of yours, partner, because to me, if it's the 4th quarter and you're up 6, I get it. But now, even if you run and don't get in, you're still setting them up to go a long field, 98, 99-yard drive. How do you look at your defense and not give them that opportunity?
Out there set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense. A slim deficit here in a one-possession game. Not much time left, obviously. We'll see if they can march this down the field, at least get 3 and take some momentum into the locker room.
And
he'll be out of bounds right at
everybody was laying low.
They may want to go back to that one. First play of the drive, good for 15 and a first down.
We can talk all we want about football being a game of strength and brawn. It's also a game of mismatches, and they were trying to create one there, getting it to their back out of the backfield to make a bigger play.
As we often say, get it to him in space, let him use his leg.
Yeah, if he can get a matchup against a linebacker or maybe a defensive end dropping out in a zone blitz, he's going to win that battle just about every time.
First and 10, it's Richardson.
Bradbury, what the fuck is you doing?
Go down, but not before getting this inside the Now Washington going to use the second of their 3 timeouts as the clock will stop with 34 seconds to go before halftime. So now then, the big play has him all the way inside the 30 now, 1st and 10. Richardson to throw off play action. Oh, hit as he throws there, incomplete.
And not a common sight, at least on this drive. A momentary setback, though, for this passing game that has been moving well this series. Good thing for them, though. Still 2 more downs to connect and try and pick up another 1st down.
So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on 1st down.
Cougar 19, Panther 11, Panther 11.
Richardson off the play fake. Oh, he'll want that one back. Incomplete. He doesn't drop too many in that department. 3rd down.
Well, every point certainly counts at this stage of the game. But after driving so far, you absolutely know they want to finish it with 6 instead of 3.
This offense was on the move. Now 2 straight incompletions have them looking at 3rd and 10.
19 tight, 19 tight. Street, Warriors 70s.
Yeah, Richardson yet again. Fires quickly to White. And he will not make it to that imaginary yellow line as they get him to the ground at about the 23. Now Washington going to go ahead and use their final timeout as the clock will stop with 18 seconds to go in the 1st half. Out there is Rodrigo Blankenship in the field goal unit. This is a 40-yard attempt from the left hash. Blankenship's kick is good, and that'll bring him back within 4. So they're able to end that drive with 3 points in this one-possession ball game.
And ideally, you want to end every drive with points. Most quarterbacks would tell you, let's end it with a kick, right? A PAT, that's number 1. Field goal you'll take. Punts, you really don't want to do that. In this case, they'll take the field goal and get prepared for the rest of the game.
The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. And with time quickly fading here in the 2nd quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they try.
And that's caught inside the 30. Touchdown, Philadelphia. Tyler Lockett in the final seconds of the 1st half. And the Eagles will extend their lead here just before halftime. Tucker with the extra point, and that pushes the lead up to 11. So with 3 seconds remaining in the half, they will line up to kick this one away. This will be brought out from the middle of the end zone. So we come upon halftime here in this NFC wildcard matchup. As we'll send you down the coast now to Orlando, that's where we find Jonathan Coachman, ready with our EA Sports halftime report. Coach. And we welcome you back now. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin, getting set for quarter number 3 here. One of these 2 teams about to play their final half of the season as we're back at it in this NFC wildcard bout. He will return this from deep in the end zone. The Washington offense at the line and ready to roll. And, Charles, that had to be an interesting locker room at halftime. This is a team that's had so much success this year. Haven't really had to deal with a lot of adversity at halftime, to be honest. But now here they are with their playoff lives on the line.
And I think when you're alluding to that interesting locker room, you're just wondering, how are they handling that bit of adversity that they're seeing right now? Because I think this is a team that has to look to lean on the veterans at this point. We know we're better than this. We've proved it all season. Let them disseminate that confidence through the locker room. But this opening drive, it'll be an important one for them to give them a little jolt of confidence moving forward.
This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on third down.
18 rep, go street.
They'll send a receiver in motion to the right. Back to throw. Here's Richardson. And that's going to be incomplete. The contact there enough to jar that ball free, and it brings up fourth down.
Oh, I thought he had that one, and that was nearly a big third down conversion to give this drive some life. Instead, they're on the spot and help separate the receiver from the ball.
Ready, break.
Going for it on fourth. Here's Richardson. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. Boy, a curious decision to go for it. Doesn't pan out, and the Eagles are going to take over in great field position. An option handoff here to Mixon. And he'll take this ahead for about 4. Second down coming up.
Well, they certainly got dented with that first down run. So now they've got to be back on their heels a little bit as a defense.
Following the pickup of 4, here's 2nd and 6. They'll stay on the ground. Mixon again. And he'll take it down here just shy of the 15 at the 16-yard line. So the ball down to the 16 here for 1st and 10. Now it's Mixon running right. And he'll get 4 there, down to about the 12-yard line.
Well, you certainly have to give a little credit here because they're playing this game now at their pace. This is ball control football, sustained runs, taking their time, and making it work.
The run got 4. Now they deal with a 2nd and 6. Here's a give to Mixon. And he'll take this one inside the 10, down to the 8. They'll come to the line, needing only 2 yards to gain the first here. Third and 2, Fields. And he can't get rid of it. He's taken down. Multiple defenders there to drop him for a loss of 4. Well, we saw him score on the ground earlier in the ball game. This time, the defense says not so fast.
Yeah, that's good scouting and good awareness, isn't it? Because you always have to be wary of him keeping it himself, especially in this part of the field. Because if he doesn't like what he sees, you know he'll take off and try and go for it himself.
Now Justin Tucker's out to try the field goal from the right hash, and this one just a chipping. Tucker's kick is good, and that will extend their lead even further. So that one is his third of the game. Now, if you're wondering, that's only halfway to his career high, as he once had 6 field goals.
Brandon, but 6? Let's hope we don't get that again, please. Can we see a few touchdowns here and there?
That'd be nice. Tucker now following the made field goal, set to kick it away. And it'll come out to the 25 as he will not attempt to return. Out there set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense. And last time, went for it on 4th, didn't get it. See if they can pick themselves up off the mat and do better this go-around. Sometimes I have this vision of coaches writing notes to themselves before a game. And sometimes it says, be aggressive, stay aggressive. Maybe that's what we saw in the last possession. Yeah, they were very aggressive. This time, the result in points. We'll find out. Off play action, Richardson. He'll rifle this one deep right side. Yes, he is caught. Touchdown. Quite a show of arm strength right there. That was in the air for a long time, and it was on target, too.
And I'm telling you, nothing will light up a crowd more than a play like that. Here in the stadium, all eyes were on the receiver streaking downfield, and you know everyone was thinking, throw it, he's open. What a connection there for the touchdown.
And the next-gen stats, they tell the story. That's a full 67 yards in the air. Now Blankenship on for the PAT. And that'll cut the lead down now to a touchdown.
What he did.
This game back within a touchdown now as the kickoff's away. Fields this way up at the 17. The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. And their lead cut in half by that touchdown a moment ago. They are up 7 as they begin this drive 1st and 10. And he's going to be dropped following a pickup of 7 past the 30 to the 32.
In my book, that's running the ball well, but with intelligence. How about him keeping the clock moving, staying in bounds?
Yeah, even though it's the 3rd quarter, you're thinking ahead, aren't you? This is where your running game can really help you with a lead in the 2nd half.
I agree totally. It's not just end-of-the-half situations that you worry about the clock. It's throughout the game. And with a lead, stay in bounds. Make them fight harder to try and catch you.
Throwing on 2nd and 3. Fields. All the Commanders are going to get there as he's taken down. We'll see what they have drawn up here. A little bit behind the line. 12 yards needed to gain a 1st down. Throwing on 3rd down. Fields.
Bro, he won't throw the ball. Nigga's tripping, man. Fucking throwing it. Stupid ass shit, man.
One quarter remains in this NFC Wild Card matchup. You are watching the NFL on EA Sports. Here's Logan Cook now as the drive goes backwards, so he's on to punt it away. And he'll get this away into the icy winter air. It's taken to the 26. Great blocking on the
did in there,
return.
bro.
Brings him for 25. And Washington will have a short field here as they take over 1st and 10. They go play action with Richardson. Rolling to his right.
Oh my God!
The Eagles going to take the first of their timeouts. It's just their first. They'll be down to 2 remaining.
Oh my God!
In the 4th quarter.
Oh wow! Yeah, that was one of the ones right there.
Pass here now is 2nd and 10.
Trap 50, trap 50.
Richardson now on 2nd down. That's caught on the left side by Kirk.
That was one of the ones right there.
Inside the 15 before they drop it. So how about this for field position after the big play? Inside the 15 now as they come up on 1st and 10.
Panther 11, Panther 11. 69, Buffalo 18.
From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. This will be caught at about the 6. And it looks like he'll be just a yard shy of the 5 here as he's out at the 6. So they'll get 8 out of that completion, and it'll be 2nd in a couple. In motion comes the tight end left.
19 tight, 19 tight.
On 2nd down, they'll run with White, and he'll be brought down here at the 3-yard line. It's a 3-yard pickup, and that sets up 1st and goal.
Most of their damage has been done through the air. I mean, they've rung the bell 3 times with passing touchdowns, but guess what? Ground game has not been neglected. Nice little burst right there.
A looming decision to make on the conversion, down 7, but first things first, they need to score as they come up on 1st and goal. Now Richardson. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
We've seen this quite a few times in this game. Offensive line unable to keep leverage, unable to keep people away, facing a lot of pressure. Fortunate just to get rid of it.
One of the reasons they're down is that inability, though, to stop the pressure. We saw another example of it there. 2nd down, here's Richardson. Escaping the pressure right.
So what?
And he's in. Touchdown, Commanders. A 3-yard touchdown run. And the Commanders are an extra point away from tying this game here in the 4th. We are set up for a fantastic finish now. A 4th quarter touchdown here. We're an extra point away from a tie football game.
And I know they're thinking about possibly going for 2, but I'd go ahead and kick this one and just get it back to level.
Blankenship out for the point after. And no sweat, he puts it through, and we are tied here in the 4th. Set to go now with the kickoff. These two teams all even again as we continue in this wild 4th quarter. And they'll put up the stop sign there as his guys will get it at the 25. The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. And it's all on the line now, all even in this wild card matchup. Maybe their most important drive of the season coming up right now here, 1st and 10. And he'll be out of bounds just shy of the 40. A big-time gain there on the keeper, using his legs to hurt him. 1st down. Here's Fields. This goes out wide from Mixon. And he'll be hauled down at about the 30-yard line. Clock running, under 4 to play now as they come up on 1st and 10. Now it's Fields. Looking deep downfield. And this is going to be intercepted. And the Commanders are going to get the football back at their own 17. Well, we say it often, Charles, but not all interceptions are created equally, and that is a big one here in a tie ball game in the fourth quarter.
And, Brandon, when games are this close, it usually comes down to the team making the fewest mistakes, and that was one of our mantras back at Tennessee. Coach Major used to say all the time, the team making the fewest mistakes will win. You've got to cut those down to give yourself an opportunity.
On first down, Richardson. And it's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
As his old brain remembers, when I see 5 wide receivers on the field as a defender, I know the ball's coming out hot. They expected it and got there and popped it free.
An incomplete pass on first down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. Running out of the gun with White. And he roams across the 20 to the 24-yard line. They get 7 out of that, so they're left with a 3rd and 3.
That was a really nice run there to bring up 3rd and short. After the incompletion on first down, it's awfully nice to have a running back that you can hand it to and put you back in a good situation.
As big of a play as we've had in this one so far. This is 3rd and 3. And he's going to have the first down yardage as he's down at about the 30-yard line. It's a pickup of 6. And that looked like some pretty easy yardage there right up the gut.
And he's a guy that has some height to him. So when you don't have to drop a shoulder or create or get through contact or trash, it makes it a lot easier to stay upright, see the field, and make a run as we just saw there.
60 Bison, 60 Bison.
And he went nowhere. He'll lose yardage back to the 29. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11. Getting down to the good stuff. All tied with 2 minutes remaining on EA Sports. So it's Commanders football as we get back to it. They've got a 2nd down now as they search for a score to break this tie. Looking at a 2nd and 11 now after the loss. Play action. Now Richardson. Oh, going for Jefferson downfield. And got his man complete.
Go.
And he's going to be taken down at the 28-yard line. Charles, just a gigantic play right there.
Absolute breakdown defensively. We take no credit away. A huge gain, and that turns things around.
So now then, the big play has him all the way inside the 30 now, 1st and 10. Running right, here's McAllister. And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves him with 2 to go on 2nd down.
I like the call there because that was one to take time off the clock and get them closer to getting out of here. Mind to the play caller. All you want to hear is tick, tick, tick.
8 yards the gain on that last run. Here's second and a couple. They run straight ahead here with White. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. They're trying to keep the drive going. This will be play number 8. It's 3rd and 2. They'll try to pick this up on the ground with White. And he's going to have a first down here as he gets this one to the 17-yard line.
He was almost there, too.
3rd and 2, right? So this is a situation where low man has got to win at the line of scrimmage. But it's not just the low man winning. It's the low man who's winning with some force. And they had that to pick up the first down.
Barely picking it up, but they did. So from the 17 now, here's a 1st and 10. Here's Richardson. And that is going to be incomplete as he let him a bit too much.
You don't see him miss too often. The ball could have slipped a little bit coming off his hand, and that's all it would take to send it high and out of bounds without a play.
So after the incompletion on first, now 2nd and 10. And they'll send the tight end in motion left. Richardson.
I've got him at 30 drops, brother.
He got it. It's a touchdown. Forget overtime.
30 drop, 30 drop.
Right now.
And that score in this time frame, that's like a big reveal at the end of a great movie, isn't it? Out of nowhere, almost, it appears, they get it done. How about that score?
Finishes like this is why we love sports. This is why we love the game of football.
So glad that we got to be here to watch this one.
The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. Very short kick taken right at the 20. And a decent return out to the 27-yard line. The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. As this offense takes the field against CD. Remember, last drive, they were moving the football, but then they threw that costly interception, so we'll see if they can right the ship here on this drive.
And doesn't that just sum up football? We see it all the time, don't we? The defense goes from losing the battle to making a huge play and stealing the momentum. So you know they're riding high right now, and they're ready to challenge this offense and that quarterback one more time.
And we'll see if the offense is up for that challenge here as things start to get more interesting here in the second half.
Send. Passing first.
Now one final throw here is incomplete, and that is how this one will come to an end. Washington moving on as we say so long, everybody. Thanks for watching.
People pass. That was a good pass, bro. That was good.